Hey, Jody Dean again. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday and enjoying this beautiful sunshine if you're anywhere where the clouds have parted. And I hope you're enjoying it from the comfort and safety of your own backyard, patio, or porch, because as you know, right now we're all having to take some really serious precautions to make sure we can do whatever we're able to do when it comes to stopping the spread of COVID-19. And that's why I'm doing these videos here on jodydean.com. First of all, because I approach this from a very personal perspective. I'm in three of the high risk categories. I'm 60 years old, number one, lucky me. Number two, my family has a big history of heart disease. And although my blood pressure has decreased significantly since I left morning radio, I still have high blood pressure, technically speaking. So I'm in 3 out of 3. What a trifecta, right? And these days we all need to be considerate of others, because even if you're not in one of the major demos that have been affected by COVID-19, we are all affected one way or the other. Increasingly, we're finding out that young people can get it too. It's not just older folks. And even more importantly, you could have it, not show any symptoms, and wind up giving it to someone you love. And who would want that on their conscience? So we all need to make good decisions, think things through, have some common sense, and do whatever we can to slow this down, because as I said yesterday, the quicker we all take this seriously, the more quickly we're going to get through this situation. Pay attention to the medical experts. Pay attention to the doctors. Pay attention to what the consensus of all these healthcare officials are saying. Listen to what the people who on the front lines are actually saying. And what they're saying right now is that we have to slow the spread, flatten the curve, as you've heard it said so many times. Because if we can do that, we can get ahead of it far enough to where it won't collapse our hospital system. When the county judge or the mayor or the governor say, Jody, stay home, I have 3 very good reasons to take them seriously. I don't want to either bring this home to someone I love, or catch it myself, or suffer the consequences for irresponsibility. None of us does. But more importantly today, I thought I would spend some time doing what I said I was going to do yesterday. I asked you to send an email to jodydean.com. See it down there? Jody@jodydean.com, telling me about your restaurant, although it doesn't have to be a restaurant. It could be any kind of business, and what you're doing to help the community. There's so many restaurants out there that are struggling right now. Their staffs are being laid off. Their people are out of work, and they're just trying to make it day to day. But many of these restaurants are doing that by providing takeout or curbside delivery. And if you're one of those, send an email to jody@jodydean.com, and I will do my best to plug your business and talk about what it is you're doing. First of all, I want to say thank you to Al Burnett. Al has 2 locations, one in Uptown Dallas and the other one on Spring Valley in North Dallas. Al will feed you like no one has ever fed you before. You'll eat better at home than you've ever dined before. And he's offering pickup and delivery right now. So there's one, Al Burnett, alburnett.com. Jesse Lankart in Fort Worth at Joe T. Garcia's. They're also exploring even bigger ways to deliver their food, and not only their food, but they'll also bring you some Joe T. margaritas. And if you've ever had a Joe T. margarita, you'll know that after about 2 of those, you won't care about your face, let alone Corona-19 or COVID-19. And my friend John Bunnell of Bunnell's and Waters and Buffalo Brothers, that guy is doing all kinds of work in making sure that the word gets out, the food gets out to people who really can't make it to the grocery store, or want to make sure that they have something delicious to eat at home. And then, of course, there's also Travis Heim of Heim Barbecue. Travis, excuse me just a second. There we go. Travis and his family are doing remarkable work. They have one of the best barbecue restaurants, not only in Dallas-Fort Worth, but in the entire country. They have a national, if not worldwide, reputation. And Heim Barbecue is doing a takeout as well, and their food is fantastic. So Heim Barbecue is another option. There are many, many more, and I'll try to mention as many as I possibly can. So send me an email to jody@jodydean.com, and I'll try to talk about you on these videos. And one other thing before I leave you today. And I saw this story earlier in the week, and it's just fantastic. My mom used to live at Trinity Terrace Retirement Center. It's a big, beautiful, wonderful place right on the western edge of downtown Fort Worth. And she lived there for several years before she passed away in 2005. And over the last few days, the residents there, and it's a high rise, so they have balconies that overlook the Trinity River and Trinity Park, Forest Park, that area, right above the river on the west side of downtown Fort Worth. Over the last few days, the residents have been going out on their balconies and singing, just like the people in Italy have been doing. God bless them right now. But how wonderful is that? It's just fantastic to see things like this happening. I think more and more people are taking all of this very seriously, and that's a good thing because, as I've said many times, and I'll say again and again, the faster we take this more seriously, the more quickly we will get through it. The stay-at-home orders alone are going to make a big difference because the more we allow the delivery and inventory chains to catch up, the less likely you are to get to the store and not find meat or poultry or produce. And for God's sakes, don't buy more toilet paper than you need. You're not the only person on the planet who has to poop. So again, send me an email to jody@jodydean.com, and I'll be happy to talk about your business. And thank you for whatever it is that you're doing, big or small. We all need to do something, and now is the time for us to come together. Talk to you later.